And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Dana Lorge.
I'm so happy you all showed up. We really packed them out tonight. It's really great. Thank you. You always say that. As I say in Italian, you're a mashugana. But anyway. Okay. Anyway, I was like nervous about, I'm always nervous. Every month I'm nervous. So, Barry. Hello?
I'll be here in a minute. Wait.
What am I doing? Last night I was up till 1:15 dawn, putting mud on my face till each wrinkle was gone. I poured on my head a solution of dye and poured belladonna into each eye. I plucked at my eyebrows until 5:15, then strapped myself in my reducing machine. I said to myself, think thin, think thin. Then turned all the dials, and I plugged myself in. I woke up this morning, and lo and behold, I was beautiful. My face was a face of a 20-year-old. I was beautiful. My eyes were like stars, my lips luscious red, and that's how I looked as I hopped out of bed. I couldn't believe what I saw in the glass, for the image of me was a ravishing lass. I picked myself up and I ran to the bus, looking beautiful. I never saw people create such a fuss. I was beautiful. A crowd formed around me entirely of men, and someone had said, "It's Sophia Loren." People hung out of their windows to stare. They covered their eyes to shut out the glare. The gay liberation shouted, "Hooray! There goes beautiful." As a brazen policeman took me away, looking beautiful. You see, in the heat of the moment and under duress, I had simply forgotten to put on my dress. I was beautiful. And under arrest, I had the worst. When I had no clothes on, they said, put it on, please. When you have Hadassah arms, no one wants to see it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your host for this evening, Mr. Bernie Fershpern.
Good evening. Yes, thank you. Oh, it's going to be harder than I thought it was going to be. Welcome, everybody, to the Metropolitan Room, the world capital of cabaret. I'm going to say it enough times until I believe it. First of all, I want to wish everybody a happy Cinco de Mayo. How appropriate. Tonight is a very special night for all of us. We're honoring a special soul who graced this planet with her free spirit, bigger than life, personality, and tremendous entertainment skills in comedy, acting, and singing. I'm speaking of none other than the dazzling Dana Lorge. She kind of reminded me of Tinkerbell, who was also feisty and had an iconic personality. But this iconic personality was not a Disney character. She loved to wear tiger print and wore this bag with a huge clock on it. And once she told me that the reason she's always on time is because of that clock. Oy. What she liked in fashion and bling, she put on those she loved, and she loved many people. In fact, as soon as she was introduced to somebody, she took out her fashion wand and blinged them with some Dana bling. How many here are wearing some Dana bling? If there is a cabaret up in heaven, I'm sure there is, she's up there blinging all the angels. We've heard of some Dana-isms over the years, and I want to share some of the ones that I remember that helps me think of her and make me realize that she's part of my life, and she will always be part of my life. Oi and vey. It's a look. I'm having so much fun, I wish you would join me. And when she was complimented, her response was always, I know, I can't help it. Right? Was that a good one? We use it all the time. Dana is with us tonight because all of you brought a little of Dana with you. And I certainly feel her presence. It was very real to watch that video, wasn't it? It was scary real. Wasn't it scary real? Her videographer sent me that video, and I want to thank him for that. She had a lot of friends, and I'm talking about real friends. I'm not talking about Facebook friends. I'm talking about real, good neshama friends who really cared about her. Because why? She cared about them. She really cared about people. And she left us some lessons for all of us. And this is what I got from her, and I want to share this with you tonight. Speak your mind freely when required. Take a serious situation and make fun of it. Live in the moment. Yesterday's gone and tomorrow is not guaranteed. Be flexible and do what you have to do. Now, Dana was a chameleon. She, at auditions, she was asked many times how old she was. Her answer was, how old do you want me to be? Be enterprising. She taught us to be enterprising, to diversify, find ways to make it. Dana worked in weddings, bar mitzvahs, cruises, singing, doing stand-up, whatever worked. She worked as a movie extra, many movie extra spots, and on Broadway. Dana's calling in. Well, somebody answer it quick. Did I say something wrong? She's probably got a complaint. Variety shows. She's done a lot of things. We've all lived in Dana's world, and it was fun. It was thrilling. It was live for the moment world. Now, our leader of fun and silliness is gone. And it breaks my heart. And I have a hole in my heart. And Joanna and I miss her terribly. Nobody can replace her, and we'll have to keep her alive. And I ask all of you to keep her alive here, in our hearts, memories, and discussions. Tonight, the ticket sales will be going directly to the American Cancer Society to continue educating people about the deadly hazards of smoking. And all of the ones that we love that are still smoking, all the ones that we love that are still smoking, please reconsider. We've lost a lot of people that way. It's a terrible way to go. Tonight we have several of Dana's friends, new and old, who will pay homage to a soul of souls that we will never forget. I would like to acknowledge a very special and dear friend of ours, Mr. Paul Wayne, who's here tonight. Paul, I want to thank you for your friendship and your love, and you were there for Joanne and I when my father passed half a year ago, and so was Dana. And I want to thank you for taking great care of Dana. Thank you, Paul. I'm also told that we're serving a specialty Dana drink tonight. It's a Mexican coffee with Kahlua, so enjoy. Tonight I'll have on the piano Mr. Barry Levitt. We're going to have Steve Shacklin on the piano. Lydia Sabasto on the piano. And Alan Kashkin. We'll also have John Burr on bass, and Sean Harkness on guitar. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring up a very dear friend and what we consider mishpucha. He's like my little brother. We love him so much. He was Dana's entertainment partner, and he's heartbroken, and we cry with him. I'd like to bring him up to the stage. Please welcome Mr. Warren Shine.
Here it is. I'm going to be good. Is this what you have to do to sell out? Yeah, but it made you laugh, Peggy, and that's what counts. My career took a little bit of a turn. It's been on hold. But I know that our Mrs. Calabash, she's up there with SRO audiences. There are things that I could tell you about the career that I've had working with this elegant lady since I was 24 years old. And this coming December 31st, I will turn 65. That's a long time. The first motto I ever learned from Dana, doesn't matter how you feel, it's how you look. I met Dana. I had some fakakta agent in Long Island playing some of these Knights of Columbus halls, a Jew no less, and temples and churches said, you know, there's this gal, Dana Lorge. She's got a variety show at the Pan Am Motor Inn in Elmhurst, Queens. Don't go there now. It's a home for the homeless or something. It was a beautiful hotel with a nightclub like you were in Las Vegas. And I walked in there, and there was this gorgeous redhead wearing a red cowboy outfit with enough glitter to light up a Las Vegas showroom. She said, how are you? I said, I'm okay. She goes, I understand you're here. You're a performer. Do something. That's all it took. She took me under her wing. She had a show every week. She said, what are you going to sing? I said, I'm a comic. I'm a comic strip. I go here. I go to... No, we've got to do more. So she gave me a song that was so famous. It was named after a car, Volare. Never heard of it. She says, what are you going to wear? I said, well, let's see. I was bar mitzvahed in 19. I've got a suit that's about 8 years old. Let me see it. I brought it. She said, it's still... I was thin then. I said, I don't know what else I'll wear. Well, first we're going to teach you a song. And we did that same day. I sang it that Friday night. But I didn't know what to do. What do I wear for a shirt? She brought one for me, as she's brought so many clothes. I'm wearing, this is a Dana Lorge collection. I open up my armoire. I've got enough vests that I could start a rental business. And I wear them all. But I walked in that night to the Pan Am Motor Inn, and she had one of those tuxedo shirts. Remember those 19s with the? I looked like a peacock, with a big black velvet bow tie. I didn't know if I was Buddy Hackett or Mickey Rooney. I'm not kidding. But she dressed me. And then about a month and a half later, after being at the Pan Am Motor Inn, she said, I just got a booking. I'm going down to the Caribbean. I want you to come too. I said, but Dan, I've got 3 songs. Doesn't matter. She took me to see her arranger, Marvin Lewis, the funniest guy that ever lived on the face of the earth. And 2 weeks later, I had 11 songs written for 10 pieces each chart. I said, how am I going to? Don't worry, Dan, I'll take care of everything. Rehearse the numbers. Next thing we know, we're on American Airlines and we're in St. Martin. We're at the Concord Hotel then. We rehearsed with these calypso musicians. I said, Dana, they could barely play. Don't worry, everything will be fine. 500 people in New York. Everything will be fine. We opened up that night to 500 people. These guys couldn't play a note. Well, it was the first time I learned how to improvise a show, and I've been doing it with her all that time for the past 44 years. If you think that we ever rehearse, boy, did we have you fooled. One night, it was right here at the Metropolitan Room. I said, Dan, it's time. We're going to go back on the road. You know, being here is great. And let me tell you something. With all the places she played, and she played everywhere, they were wonderful. She enjoyed every minute of it. She played places like Japan where they never understood a word she said, but when it came to the punchline, they laughed. But when she came to the Metropolitan Room, something happened. Something was different. Did you ever driving with your husband, your wife, your significant other? You're in the car for a couple of hours and you have that uncomfortable feeling because you're not talking, you start feeling bad about your relationship. She was my sister, my friend, my mother. She was my mentor. I never once in all the years that we were together ever felt uncomfortable. But you know where I felt the most comfortable ever? Because nothing could ever go wrong. During heart surgery, God forbid, or standing on this stage. Because nothing could go wrong because I was with Dana Lorge. I only wish and pray that each and one of all of us, sometimes in our lives, in your lives performing, that you have that opportunity. A lot of us have. I'm not the only one that's worked with her. I've just had that special gift. And I'm never going to share it because it's going to be here forever. It's going to be here forever. And she said, well, what are we going to call this act? So I came up with something here one night. We were doing a show. I said it's going to be called An Evening with Dana Lorge and Warren Shine, just the two of us, whether you like it or not. And that's what we did. And we went on tour, and it was just, it was great. There are other things I could tell you, but like Vegas, what happened in Vegas stayed in Vegas. But this is what she loved to do more than anything. I don't think in my entire life I ever met anyone as generous, as kind, who never said a bad word, who encouraged everyone that was in every show she did to be the best they could be and to dress to impress. She said to me one day, they could suck up there, but if they look good, the audience is going to love them. I said, okay. And the one thing I learned, we both did, don't argue with her. Whatever she says, that's it. Because you ain't going to win. For love or money. Paul will tell you this. And when I talk about Paul Wayne, one of the nicest, most generous, kindest human beings you could ever know. The little bit of success that I've had as a working variety artist, that's the trick. It's variety entertainment. Some people say, oh, you're from the Catskills and the Borscht Belt and from Florida. Well, let me tell you something. That will never die and go away. Because being here at the Metropolitan Room was like sitting at home on a Sunday night watching the Ed Sullivan Show, the Carol Burnett Show, the Hollywood Palace, the old Bobby Darin show. That's what she kept alive all these years. They used to say, Dana, how old are you? I'm 27. And when you ask me next year, I'll tell you the same thing. I'm 27. And you know what? She was 27. She was. And this is my time. Yeah, you're 27, that's right. And that's your natural color hair. But I can do this to her, she knows it. I don't want to take up any more time than I'm allowed because I don't know what'll happen. But I just want you all to know, and I know that you do, that knowing Dana Lorge as well as I have, she's going to be with me forever and ever. And until I see her again, she will always be in my heart. She will be in everybody's heart. There was and there might not ever be anyone like her. But you know what I thought? If the whole world would practice life the way she did, boy, would this place be a better place to live in. Don't you think? So wherever you go, never let anybody forget the legacy that you just saw up on this screen, because she will never go away. She will never leave you. She will always be supporting you. And I know she's standing right next to me saying, shut up, get the hell off the stage. But before I go, she once said to me, always remember that yesterday is a memory. Tomorrow is the future. And today is the present. And maybe that's why it's really a gift. God bless you all, every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Warren Shine. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the lovely and talented Dora Ruben.
Hi, I'm Dora, and I'm a Danaholic. Where do you think I got the skirt? Oscar de la Yenta. And the ring. Dana sometimes brought me into her confidence. Had to be a very special time when she shared a secret with you. You were sworn to secrecy, could never say anything ever to anyone when she told you something. She told me two very, very important things. Major, top secret, top secret. She told me her middle name, which I forgot. And the other top secret is that Paul is really Dana's son. I like that so much, I'll say it again. Paul. She would rather commit a crime of fashion than of passion. You know, I could never wear what Dana could wear, the clothes that she wore. You see, I have mirrors in my house. Knew Dana since I'm 17 years old, by the way. Buddies through all of the gay days. Buddies when something went wrong. I sit alone in the gray days, missing your smile and your song. since you went away. I think about you all through the day, my buddy, my buddy. Nobody quite like you. Miss your voice, the touch of your hand, just long to know. Do you understand, my buddy? Buddy, your buddy misses you.
And that was Dora Ruben. Up next is one of our favorite talents. Please welcome to the stage the lovely Sarah Zahn.
Hi, everybody. Hello. I was a relatively new friend of Dana's. I only really knew her I met her actually at Bernie and Joanne's 4th of July party in 2014. And it was hot. And we were outside, and I go out, and there's Dana with her hair perfectly coiffed, her silver nail polish, in full makeup, including her eyelashes. And I took one look and I said, oh man, this is my kind of dame. You know? She was like that old guard, that old show business where, you know, you went out in full regalia all the time. You know, she could walk to the laundromat and she could make drag queens weep. I just said that to Barry, and he goes, that's really funny. And I go, well, maybe I'll say it. So I guess it worked. Anyway, I wish I had known her longer. I got gypped. But I did get to do her show, and very honored to do it. It was the last show that she did on March 25th. And I wore this jacket, and she loved it, so I wore it again. Very honored to be here to celebrate her tonight. She was a great dame. Great dame. Our romance won't end on a sorrowful note, though by tomorrow you're gone. The song is ended, but as the songwriter wrote, the melody lingers on. They can take you from me. I'll miss your fond caress, but though they take you from me, I'll still possess the way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my Thank
the
you.
lovely Sarah Zahn. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the brilliant Jim Brochu.
Thank you. Wow. So many mixed emotions. Dana never gave me anything to wear. Nothing. But one night we were sitting downstairs before one of her great variety shows, and she had little tchotchkes she was handing out to everybody, and she didn't have anything for me, and she looked at me and she said, "One size does not fit all." That was dear Dana. I was going to sing a whole different song up until about an hour and a half ago. Is that not right, Barry? My darling Barry. I wouldn't do it if it was anybody else on the piano. But I was going to sing a song by Larry Kirshner that he actually wrote for Julie Wilson. And it's a very beautiful song about how life goes on and how people don't leave us. And I thought, it's not her. You know, it's not her. And as I was going up to rehearsal, there was a stage mother in the elevator with her little daughter giving her line readings. And I said, something from Gypsy. And to me, this was her philosophy, because she didn't like to stay alone in her room. She came to hear the music play, and she created the music, too, for us to sing along with. And every time we sing from now on, we'll be singing along with her. Because her philosophy was, anybody who stays home is dead. If I die, it's not going to be from sitting. It's going to be from fighting to get up and to get out. Some people can get a thrill knitting sweaters and sitting still. That's okay for some people who don't know they're alive. Some people can thrive and bloom, living life in a living room. That's perfect for some people of 105. But I at least gotta try. When I think of all the sights that I gotta see yet, all the places I gotta play, all the things that I gotta be yet, come on, Papa, what do you say? Some people can be content playing bingo and paying rent. That's peachy for some people, for some humdrum people to be. But some people ain't me. I had a dream, a wonderful dream, Papa, all about June and the Orpheum Circuit. Give me a chance and I know I can work it. I had a dream, just as real as can be, Papa. There I was in Mr. Orpheum's office, and he was saying to me, Rose, get yourself some new orchestrations, new routines and red velvet curtains, get a feathered hat for the baby, photographs in front of the theater, get an agent, and in daytime, you'll be being booked in the big time. Oh, what a dream, a wonderful dream, Papa. All that I need is $88, Papa. That's what he said, Papa. Only $88, Papa!
You ain't getting 88 cents from me, Rose.
Barry Levitt! He speaks! Then I'll get it someplace else. But I will get it. And I will get my kids out! Goodbye to blueberry pie. Good ribbons to all the socials I had to go to, all the lodges I had to play, all the Shriners I said hello to. Hey, LA, I'm coming your way. Some people sit on their butts. They got the dream, yeah, but not the guts. That's perfect for some people, for some humdrum people, I suppose. Well, they can stay and rot, but not rose. Yeah, Dana.
And that was Jim Brochu. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage one of Dana's most favorite comedians, Yafa.
Oh, yeah, Neve. Let me just move this. I lost some weight and I don't want this to block me. Thank you. I like you too. All right. So I have a Dana story. We went to audition for a part like John Collins, but with blonde hair. So we got the wigs, and Dana said, "Let me dress you." Of course. And she put so many rhinestones and jewelry. We looked like 2 Christmas trees. We did. So we walk in the street, and it was raining. And all of a sudden, she says to me, "I lost my wig." And I looked, it was gone. I said, "Where is it?" She said, "I don't know." So I looked back, and it was hanging on some umbrella. And she said to me, "What shall I do?" I said, "Let's go get it." So we ran half a block. I yanked it off. The woman kept walking. She never knew anything about it. So Dana puts it on. She said, let me have a mirror. Now it's pouring rain. She looked like a wet dog. She fixed it. She put a little stone on the hair, and we went. She was fabulous. You know, when I first came to this country, they told me, "Don't talk to strangers." So I told Dana about it. She said, "Oh, screw them." So I never talked to them. I just slept with them. Yeah, Dana told me. They also told me when I came to New York, don't make eye contact, which is makes it very difficult to have sex in a missionary position. Believe me, yes. I've been married 8 times. Oh, it's not so bad. Dana said, keep trying till you get it right. I got 8 diamonds out of it. Good thing, yes? I tell you how I do it. I look at a guy, and I see that he's happy and laughing and having a good time, and I said, I'm going to marry this guy. Why should he be so happy? You know, I just decided the next time I'm going to get married, it's going to be for true love or citizenship. Are you a citizen? I am. That's it. My next husband. All right. Now, I have a son. Everybody has one, right? No? And he's not too bright. He takes after the father, of course. So he came the other day with a safety pin. Oy vey, right. So I said to him, I didn't know your eyebrows can fall off. You know, usually I have it in my bra, in my pants. He shows me a coat that he bought, a red coat. And he said, look at this, Ma, I paid so much money for that. It's a vintage coat. I said, vintage? It looks like a regular coat. He said, look at the label. It says, made in America. Then I catch him, listen to this, he's smoking marijuana. I went crazy. I said, what? What were you thinking? Where did you get it? How much did you pay? He said, $50. I said, $50 for this little thing? Next time when you're going to do something that stupid, you come and talk to me because I can get it for $20. Yeah. So then, a few days later, he's asking me for money. Of course, I'm not going to give him any money. So he says to me, why did you have me? I said, we didn't know it's going to be you. Yeah. We thought it'd be somebody, with a job, with an apartment. Actually, we stayed married. The last marriage lasted forever. 5 years. Yeah, we stayed married because of the children. Neither one of us wanted custody of them. Thank you. Okay, now I have another Dana story. The last days when she was transferred from the hospital to Calvary, which is a hospice, she realized that her nail polish came off. It was the same nail polish. So, of course, I had to run for 7 stores to look for this nail polish. While I'm running from one store to the other, I get a phone call from the ambulance. And he says, we are leaving. We're going to Calvary. We'll see you there. All of a sudden, I hear in the back, Dana. She's in the ambulance. She said, oh, no, we're not going. She said, I'm not going to that Calvary before my nails are being done. And my eyelashes, you're not moving. So here, I get in the ambulance. I finally made it. And we're going to Calvary. When we arrive there, she starts doing her nails, gluing her eyelashes. The doctor comes, he said, I want to check your IV. She said, I'm busy right now. He said, I'll be back in 5 minutes. He did. That was Dana, right? She had to be... Yeah. Now, Paul is an angel. She called him Chef Paul. I said, since when? He told me that in high school or college, he boiled water and he didn't like it. He didn't even know where the kitchen is. So she said, oh, he's making soup every day. So I asked Paul, what kind of soup are you making? He said, I opened the can, and I put it in the microwave, and she thinks I'm cooking. That's my time. My name is Yafa. Thank you very much.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Peggy Een.
I know, I got it. Everything's under control. Thank you. Yes. No, I got it. It's good. It's good. No, it's not. I know. It's good. It's okay. Hi, everybody. Well, I have to say this. 4 minutes, Bernie. You know, next time we got to negotiate. But I have to, before I do the song, and believe me, this song was very appropriate after what I witnessed. Richard and I and a whole bunch of other people, and Ann and Bernie and Joanne, we were visiting Dana. She wouldn't wake up. They said, well, you can wake her up. Bernie didn't want to wake her up. So Bernie went over to it. He wouldn't wake up. Joanne went over to it. She wouldn't wake up. Richard said, I got the magic touch. He said, Dana, you've got 7 people here to see you. You're lying. Well, the first thing she wanted to do was get that leopard robe. She had to make sure that she was looking. But the most amazing thing was, I have never seen this, and I've been around a lot of people who were dying before, but I have never seen anybody give presents to people who would, she just was giving out presents and gifts. I said, when did you find time to go shopping? So, and then she said to me, Peggy, you don't wear any jewelry. I said, Dana, I'm allergic to jewelry. I'm allergic to makeup. Well, you got to get some earrings with your afro. I said, but I can't wear pierced ears. The next day, I got a pair of these are the ones. These are Dana's. So, Dana, this song is for you. Yeah. I'm going to live till I die. I'm going to laugh instead of cry. I'm going to take the town and turn it upside down. I'm gonna live, live, live until I die. They're gonna say she's not shy. I'm gonna play to the sky. Don't wanna miss a thing. I'm gonna have my fling. I'm gonna live, live, live until I die. The blues will lay low. I'll make them stay low. They'll never trail over my head. I'll be a devil till I'm an angel, but until then, hallelujah, gonna dance, gonna fly, take a chance, riding high. Before my number's up, I'm gonna live my cup, I'm gonna live, live, live until I die. I will find success today. Nothing can stop me now. Yesterday was yesterday. Nothing can stop me now. Now I know the future is mine to have. I'm hereby making a vow. From now on, I'm gonna begin again. Stick out my chin again. Go in and win again. I'll make all my dreams come true before my final bow. How I do it, who can say? But I know I will someday. Watch out, world, I'm on my way. Nothing can stop me now. I'm gonna dance, woo! Gonna fly, take a chance, riding high. Before my number's up, I'm gonna fill my cup. I'm gonna live, live, live until I die. Before my number's up, I'm gonna fill my cup. I'm gonna live, 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 live until I die. Thank you. Woo!
That was the spectacular Peggy Een. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage J.C. Drezen.
Hi. So nice to see everybody. Well, I have to say, unfortunately for me, I met Dana, recently, actually. And the connection, when I met her, I felt such a connection to her. Like, she was my bling sister. It was like, that was it. It was unbelievable. I remember the last time we were together, and I was talking, and I was saying that some people come over to me and give me advice, and they tell me, you know, less is more. And talking to Dana, and she looked at me, and she said, are you kidding? And I said, I know, more is more, right? Don't you agree? So in this song, Dana just, no matter where she was, whatever situation she was in, she had her own style, her own class. Amazing. And for me, it was like an inspiration to always watch her. And I'm still inspired to watch her. Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, whether I find a place in this world or never belong, I've got to be me. I've got to be me. The dream that I see makes me what I am. I want to live, not merely survive. I won't give up this dream of life that keeps me alive. I've got to be free. I've got to be free. What else can I be but what I am? That faraway prize, a world of success is waiting for me if I heed the call. I won't settle down, won't settle for less, as long as there's half a chance that I can have it all. I'll go it alone. That's how it must be. I can't be right for somebody else if I'm not right for me. I've gotta be me. I've gotta be me. Daring to try to do it or die. I've gotta be me. That faraway prize, a world of success is waiting for me if I heed the call. I won't settle down, won't settle for less, as long as there's half a chance that I can have it all, have it all. I'll go it alone. That's how it must be. I can't be right for somebody else if I'm not right for me. I've gotta be me. I've gotta be me. Daring to try to do it or die. I've gotta be me. Thank you so much.
And that was J.C. Drezen, accompanied by Lydia Sebasto. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage one of our dearest friends, Bobby Harowitz.
Surreal. It is surreal, kiddo. You know, I'm a songwriter, and when Dana Lorge would sing one of my songs, it suddenly came alive. Then it was real. And I came tonight, and I really had questions, and I found a song I wrote years ago, and I forgot I had it, and it was really true tonight. Dear Barry, who just... What to wear or what not to wear is the question. That's the question. Looking chic at a sleek affair or affection. That's the question. I buy 60 glitzy outfits that look great on the rack. Then I take 'em home and try 'em on and bring 'em all back. And I end up in a schmata that's a basic black sack. How come Cher always knows what to wear? 'Cause she's got Bob Mackie in her closet, Bob Mackie in her hair, Bob Mackie to silhouette her bosom and jewel her derriere. Bob Mackie drapes her body with feathers here and there, with bugle beads and fuchsia gowns and Mackie in your closet. You'll know what to wear, what to bear or what not to bear. The dilemma, my dilemma. On a cruise to the Riviera, dilemma, a dilemma. Teeny weeny, itsy bitsy string bikinis just grab, and I can't exist on nuts and fruits and gallons of tab. So I end up wearing schmatas, 'cause they camouflage flair. How come Cher always knows what to bear? 'Cause she's got Bob Mackie to protect her. Bob Mackie always there. Bob Mackie accentuates her assets and hides her flaws with care, if she has them. He frames her belly button again and jewels her derriere, with bugle beads and ostrich plumes and Mackie to protect you. You'd know what to bear. Wait, Barry. I'm looking at that booth over there, and I'm seeing my answer. What if I put Miss Dana in my closet? Dear Dana, do I dare? Oh, Dana, accentuate my bosom, but hide my derriere. Accentuate my bodice, but feather you know where. With bugle beads and ostrich plumes and Dana in my closet, I'll break the schmata habit. You're the only way to cure me. I'll be so gorgeous, I'll get Lloyd's of London to insure me. And I'll know what to. You'll bugle my top and bangle my bottom. I'm gonna have a Dana attack. And I'll know what to wear. Come back, baby.
And that was Bobby
Thank
Harowitz.
you, Barry Levitt. I goofed up some of the lyrics, but I gotta tell you,
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage one of Dana's dearest friends, Sue Matsuki.
Hello, y'all. Thanks, Liz. Hey, bling by Dana. Everybody has their Dana bling on, right? She one time said to me, "You know, not for nothing, you're a big girl. You need bigger jewelry." And I said to her, "Mine might be small, but it's real." To which she replied, "Bitch." A word she rarely used. So this song I'm going to sing was, Dana had a lot of signature songs, and she always I always say that she could make you crack up in 1 minute and then break your heart in the next, but a lot of people would think, like when she started a ballad like Lies of Handsome Men, that she was making a joke or a parody, and they'd start to giggle, and then she would just floor them. This was a song that she loved to sing because it embodies everything she felt about life, including how she left this earth. A lot of people didn't know until very recently, and it was her choice because she did not want people to look at her differently. She wanted to have what was her time on this earth left being Dana Lorge, and she went out that way. So, amen for that. This was also the song that she asked me to sing for her at her birthday show, so I'm honored to do it for you tonight. No complaints and no regrets. I still believe in chasing dreams, placing bets, and I have learned that all you give is all you get, so give it all you've got. I've had my share, I drank my fill, and even though I'm satisfied, I'm hungry still to see what's down another road beyond the hill and do it all again. So here's to life and every joy it brings. Here's to life, to dreamers and their dreams. Funny how the time just flies, how love can turn from warm hellos to sad goodbyes, but it leaves you with the memories you've memorized to keep your winters warm. And there's no yes in yesterday. Who knows what tomorrow brings or takes away? As long as I'm still in the game, I want to play for laughs, for life, for love. So here's to life and every joy it brings. Here's to life, to dreamers and their dreams. May all your storms be weathered, and all that's good get better. Here's to life. Here's to love. Here's to you.
And that was Sue Matsuki. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Gary Crawford.
Dana, if it wasn't for her, I would not be standing on this stage this night. Absolutely not. When she was at the Iguana, she actually literally shoved me onto the stage, and she said, if you don't sing, do not come back in that door again.
Lovingly. I see this bag over here, and it brings back so many memories because I always had to look for her bag to find out what time it was. And then she gave me this watch. And I have been seriously wearing it every day since. It was a while ago. Shirt, Dana. Tie, Dana. I think I'm wearing socks she gave me. The underwear I bought myself. It's so Anyway, the song I'm going to sing for you tonight, after I did my debut, a couple of weeks or so later, was her birthday show. And she asked me to sing. And this is the song that I sang for her that day. It has never been heard since. I wonder why now. And I want to get it right for you, so if I take a peek every once in a while, please forgive me. And this is for my love, Dana. Nobody does it better. I feel bad for the rest, 'cause nobody does it quite the way you do. Dana, you're the best. You're one hell of a host, and we dig you the most, Lorge. There's some kind of magic inside you. Your haute couture, dear, with that sexy allure, dear. How did you learn to do all the things you do? And nobody does it better. Though some people think that they could. But nobody does it the way that you do. Dana, how did you get so good? Here on earth or in heaven, you'll always be 27. You're an eternal star that will shine so bright. Like an angel above us, you encourage and love us, and that's why we're here singing for you tonight. And nobody does it better. Your songs are heads above the rest. Your stand-up, outrageous. Your laughter is contagious. Dana, Fana, banana. Dana, you're the best. Now let me hear you. Here we go. Dana, you're the best. Dana, you're the best. Can you hear me, Dana? Dana, you're the best. Dana, you will always be in my heart and the best.
Mr. Gary Crawford. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Maria Otavia.
I I first met Dana, actually, I saw Dana many years ago with Richard Skipper, and I believe they were at the Wings Theater. I saw Dana, and I said, my God, who is this stunning woman? She looks like a movie star. She must be a snob. And I've been wanting to meet her for some time, but I was intimidated. But she just was someone that I needed to know. And just when she walked into a room, she just glowed. And then I had the opportunity of meeting her, and I wasn't really sure how she and I were going to get along. And because she was the type of person that would tell you like it is. She really did. And even though she wouldn't say it in words, she would say it in her body language. Like she would go like this. And many shows that I would do, she would come, and I would never ask anyone an opinion, but I could see it on her face. And if there was something if I did too many ballads, she'd be like this. I have to tell you that I was right about one thing. Dana is a star. And I thank her, and I thank Richard for introducing most of us to each other. And I feel so comfortable because I feel like I'm performing for family. And she assembled this wonderful family, and especially Barry. He's amazing. And I miss her terribly. Oh, and she gave me this. I'm not one for jewelry. So she gave me this, and she gave me the earrings. And whenever she saw me without jewelry, she goes, Maria, please put on something. So she would find something and put it on my fingers. But Dana, I love you, and I miss you terribly, but I know that you are with us today. So I'm going to sing something. I'm not singing a ballad. And it's about something we all pretty much know about. It starts with an M, and it ends with an N. Think about it. The boss gets on my nerves. I got a good mind to quit. I've taken all I can. It's time to get up and move to another job, or maybe another town. The gentleman burns me up. The gentleman gets me down. Really, you know? The gentleman is a dope, a man of many faults, a clumsy Joe who wouldn't know a rumba from a waltz. The gentleman doesn't know. He's not my cup of tea. Why do I get in a dither? He doesn't belong to me. The gentleman isn't bright. He doesn't know the score. A cake would come, he'd take a crumb and never ask for more. The gentleman's eyes are blue, but little does he see. Why am I crying my eyes out as if he belonged to me? He's somebody else's problem. You can have him. He's welcome. She's welcome to the guy. She'll never understand him half as well as I. The gentleman isn't bright. He doesn't know the score. He's just a lug you'd like to hug and hold against your heart. The gentleman doesn't know how happy he could be. Look at me, if he belonged to me. He'll never belong to me. The gentleman is a dope. Yeah, the gentleman, what a dope. He's a dope. You could have had me. Thank
And that
you.
was Maria Otavia. Next up to the stage, this gentleman is a Broadway superstar. And you know him from Dukes of Hazzard. Please help me welcome to the stage, Mr. Tom Wopat.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a hand for the fine musicians up here, Barry Levitt, John Burke. Now, I have to admit that I did not know Dana that well. I've known her for a couple of years. We have some mutual friends. And so this is kind of a song from the outside, from looking at her. I've been here a couple times for her shows, and just watching the way she operates and the way that she loved the business, you know? I mean, she loved the business. And you know, where I come from, I mean, I've sung at Carnegie Hall and the Grand Ole Opry and Lambeau Field and Yankee Stadium, but there's a lot of people that have had a lot of success who don't really enjoy it. And she enjoyed the heck out of it. So, this is not a big rouser song, and it's not a big ballad or anything, but it's about the dream you have and enjoying that dream. It's called The Kid. I'm the kid who ran away with the circus. Now I'm watering elephants. But I sometimes lie awake in the sawdust, dreaming that I'm in a suit of light. Late at night in the empty big top, I'm all alone on the high wire. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no net this time. He's the real death defier. I'm the kid who thought we'd one day be lovers. Always held out, that time would tell. Time was talking, I guess I just wasn't listening. That's no surprise if you know me well. Heading down towards the empty train station, I hear the whispering rainfall. We cross the boulevard, you put your hand in mine. In the distance, the train's last call. I'm the kid who has this habit of dreaming. Sometimes it gets me in trouble too. But the truth is, I could no more stop dreaming than I could make them all come true. Make them all come true. Thank you all.
And that was
God bless you.
Mr. Tom Lopez. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some of our performers have traveled quite a distance to be here tonight with us. The next one is no exception. She's come here from Massachusetts, a very good friend of Dana Lorge. Please welcome to the stage Patricia Fitzpatrick.
What can I say that hasn't already been said? Richard Skipper was my 7 degrees of separation with Dana Lorge. And he invited me to perform at Wednesday night at the Iguana. And he said, go look for Dana. I didn't know who Dana was. Did I care? No. I'm out in the street, not in the sidewalk, because Bloomberg said you couldn't smoke on the sidewalk, so I'm in the street. And there's a lady with this purse. She looked like my kind of person. So I said to her, who are you? She said, who are you? I said, I'm nobody. She said, let's keep it that way. I grew up on Long Island, so she was like coming home to me. She was like all the neighbors. We eventually did a wonderful show. I think it was wonderful because I wrote it. Cougars on the Prowl with Helena Grinnell and Dana. And I said to Dana, I want to do a show about women our age, 27, who have to date younger men. And she said, I know what you're talking about. She said, I have to go out with Paul in the daytime because he can't even drive after dark. I said, that's all right. The guys that I've been dating take Viagra. And if they have an erection that lasts 4 hours, they call their doctor, not me. So Barry Levitt said, because we had no rehearsals, what's changed? We stood outside of Don't Tell Mamas. He said, this is going to be a disaster. 3 women, no rehearsal. Dana said, I don't care when it's over, I'm just leaving. And then we went in and created a show mostly because of Dana and her wonderful personality. And she did that great song she does about the Irving, the fastest gun in the West. And I hate to repeat a song that's been done, but I'm from Cape Cod, so that's my excuse. When she put on that cowboy hat, the way you wear that hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that No, no, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beamed, the way you dance till 3, the way you haunt my dreams. No, no, they can't take that away from me. We may never ever meet again on this bumpy road to love, but I'll always keep the memory of the way you held that knife, the way you sang off key, the way you changed my life. They can't take that away from me. Now, I like words that go together. Night and day. Ben and Jerry's, obviously. But my favorite word was the one I did learn from Dana. Oi and bae. You held that night. The way you danced till 3. The way you changed all our life. No, no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away. Can't take that away. They can't take that away from us. Oi and bae.
And that was Patricia Fitzpatrick. Your next performer also has traveled quite a distance from LA. She's here to be here with us and share her love for Dana. Please welcome to the stage Barbara Madison Cooper.
I met Dana in 1973. I was 5. She was 27. I met her because I opened for her at a dumpy club. I don't know if it still exists. It was in Staten Island. It was called the Moulin Rouge. We followed a stripper. This is true. This is true. She had hurt her eye that day and had an eye patch on, so she couldn't drive. And I hadn't met her yet. We had the same fakakta manager, King Broder, don't ask. And she said, could you pick me up? Could you drive me? I said, sure. And that's how we met. I picked her up, and we went to do the show. And that was the beginning of a friendship that has lasted through time. Now, I'm going to tell you the funniest Dana story. I don't know if any of you have ever gotten a gift from her. But she loved birthdays. She loved her birthday, and she loved everybody else's birthday. And what we would do, she and I, is we would shop for each other all year round, and we would send a package for the birthday. And she would email me, and she'd say, your package is on the way. It's going to arrive on Thursday. So I knew, and I did the same for her. I would say, all right, I sent the package. It's coming on Tuesday. Let me know that you got it. Tuesday, I was out. I came home. There's a message on the machine from Dana. I got your birthday present. Thank you so much. I just love it. I love it. I can't tell you how much I love it. And as soon as I figure out what it is, I'm sure I will really, really love it. Now, what we used to send each other was, what do you think? Clothes, right? So I hear this message and I say to myself, what the hell is she talking about? Figure out what it is. So I pick up the phone. Dana, what are you talking about? She said, oh, I love it. Thank you so much. You always send me the best presents for my birthday. What is it? I said, I don't know. Describe it to me. She said, well, it's silver and it's metal. I said, what? I said, Dana, did this package have my return address on it? She says, no. I said, then it's not from me. She says, well, what is it? I said, I don't know. I'm in LA. You're in New York. I don't know. As we're talking on the phone, she says to me, oh, I know what this is. I said, what is it? She said, I ordered a new part for my refrigerator, and this is it. This is... But if you could have heard if I still had that message, how she thanked me, how she went on and on. It's so wonderful. I'm sure as soon as I know what it is, I'm gonna love it. There's one other really quick story, and this was so funny. I like to dress up, and I like to dress up everything around me. I like to dress my dogs. I like to dress a wine bottle if I'm having a dinner party. Little mink stole, little pearl necklace on the wine bottle. I sent her this that I bought. It was a little mink stole with a pearl necklace. She called me up and she said, I just love it. I said, good. How do I wear it? I'm looking at it, I can't figure out. Does it go on my wrist? Now, mind you, the pearl necklace was this big. It wouldn't fit on a chihuahua's neck. I said, Dana, it's for your wine bottle. That was our relationship. That was our friendship. So now, when I decided to come in for this, I really wanted to come in for the funeral, and I couldn't get out of LA fast enough. We Jews, we bury so quickly. We just don't waste any time. So when I heard about this, I said, I have to be a part of this. This song is for my dear friend Dana. Where do you start? How do you separate the present from the past? How do you deal with all the things you thought would last that didn't last? With bits of memory scattered here and there, I look around and don't know where to start. Which books are yours? Which tapes and dreams belong to you and which are mine? Our lives were tangled like the branches of a vine that intertwine. So many habits that I'll have to break, and yesterdays I'll have to take apart. One day there'll be a song or something in the air again to catch me, my surprise, and you'll be there again. A moment in what might have been. Where do you start? Do you allow yourself a little time to cry? Or do you close your eyes and kiss it all goodbye? I guess you try. And though I don't know where and don't know when, I'll find myself with you again. I promise there will always be a little place no one will see, a tiny part deep in my heart that keeps you here with me.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Barbara Madison Cooper. And now coming to the stage, you may have seen a video that was dedicated to Dana online. It's a beautiful song. I'll let them explain. Please welcome to the stage Blake Zalfo, Steve Shacklin, and Sean Harkness.
Hello there, I'm Steve Shacklin. I'm Jim Brochu's other half. And the reason we know about the Metropolitan Room is because Dana Lorge, when we first moved back here to New York several years ago, invited us to be a part of her show. And so I've always appreciated that. And then I had Blake. This is Blake Zalfo. He's a protege of mine. Why not? And we had recorded this song the night before on Saturday. And when I got up to make a little video for the song, I saw that Dana had died that night. And so I took images of her, and I matched it to this beautiful song. And many of you have seen that video. How many of you saw the video of that? It's really beautiful. So Bernie asked us if we would come and do it here tonight.
You can have Manhattan, I know it's for the best. I'll gather up the avenues and leave them on your doorstep. And I'll tiptoe away so you don't have to say you heard me leave. You want the bustle and the buildings, the weather in the fall, and I'll bow out of place to save you some space for somebody new. I can't have you. You can have Manhattan, the one we used to share, the one where we were to the reverie. Could you do that for me? 'Cause I'm just too sad to. You can have Manhattan, 'cause I can't have you. Color in, and I know that holding us in place is simply fear of what's already changed. You can have Manhattan. for the beach, with sunsets facing westward, with sand beneath my feet. I'll wish this away, dismissing the days when I was one half of two. You can have Manhattan, 'cause I can't have you.
And that was Blake Zalfo with Steve Shacklin and Sean Harkness. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few more performers. However, in 5 minutes, it'll be 11 o'clock, so if you are parked outside, I suggest you park it at Icon Parking across the street or bring it to Fifth Avenue. Up next, please welcome to the stage the lovely and talented Maria Coburn. Once again, Maria Coburn.
Oh, squeeze it. Yes, yes, yes. Squeeze it. Anyway, good evening. Thank you, Bernie and Joanne, for including me this evening. And before I forget, because I am really not a singer, I'm an actress, I have to thank Bobby DeLeon, because I never do, at the piano, for accompanying me. Okay? So at least, Bobby, you got recognized before. As all of you know, I'm one of Dana's newest friends. I met her last year at July 4th of the First Pants. And we've since become very close. And she wanted me to actually sing and make my debut in May. And she's not here. And anyway, she says, you know, for somebody so young, why do you wear so much black? So she said, you know what? Would you get insulted if I gave you something in the mail? She says, what size are you? I said, I'm small. So I got this in the mail, and I'm wearing it. Okay? And you know, it was her birthday. I have all these Aquarians in February, so I decided not to buy any presents, but to take them to Danielle for dinner. So I took Dana there, and instead of me giving her a present, she gave me all these other presents. You know, if I only showed you the stocking she gave me, I mean, it was really lewd, but anyway. Anyway, these are earrings, you see. And I thought I would make them pasties. See? And this glove, actually there are two, but I gave it to my brother, Russ Weatherford, because he said she never gave him anything. So he has the other glove. Okay. So I was given this song by my boyfriend, Tom Waters, and I only had a week to memorize it. So God, just really bear with me, okay? But Dana, I sang this the first time for you, and I'm going to sing it tonight for you. Each time you hear her name, I know the way I feel for you is now or never. The more I love, the more that I'm afraid that in your eyes I may not see forever, forever. If we can be the best of lovers, yet be the best of friends, if we can try with every day to make it better as it grows, with any luck, then I suppose the music never ends. I know the way I feel for you is now or never. The more I love, the more that I'm afraid that in your eyes I may not see forever, forever. If we can be the best of lovers, yet be the best of friends, if we can try with every day to make it better as it grows, with any luck, then I suppose the music never ends.
And that was Maria Coburn.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Cuba himself, Joey Infante.
I hate that woman. I was going to sing that song. That's a Dana-ism. I remember one instant that I was here, and Dana was in the middle of her song, and this man from over here started walking. And she goes, "Stop! Where are you going?" "I'm getting a walking ovation." I never forgot that. She was incredible. I've been a friend of hers since 1972. I have a lot of interesting stories, but we're running a little bit behind time. So, Barry, this song is for Dana. It's one of her favorites. This was Dana's favorite song of mine. This is the Latin portion of the show. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, tengo miedo perderte después. Mr. Barry Lopez. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, que tengo miedo perderte, que tengo miedo perderte. Dana, mi
Mr. Joey Infante.
Thank you.
And Maestro Barry Levitt.
Dana
Maestro.
bling. I got my bling on for Dana. That shirt, tie.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Karina Adler.
Everybody, how are you? What a great night. A couple years ago, I did a show called By Request. This was Dana's request. A request. Dana Lorge. I want to hear you sing New York on Sunday. I love the song. I love you. I love New York. And I love New York on Sunday. Because it's my free day to do as I please. I can park anywhere because parking's free. Turn off my phone and just be. And shop. I bought a bra, half price, 1 cup. The woman knew how to shop, right? New York on Sunday, big city taking a nap. Slow down on Sunday, life's a ball, let it fall right in your lap. If you've got troubles, just take them out for a walk, and they'll burst like bubbles in the fun of a Sunday in New York. You can spend time without spending a dime, watching people watch people pass. Later you're pausing in one of those stores. There's a face next to yours in the glass. 2 hearts stop beating. We're much too breathless to speak. Then love sends her greeting, and the dream that has seen you through the week comes true on Sunday in New York. Go ahead, Barry. Let's go shopping. I'd buy that. You can spend time without spending a dime, watching people pass. Later you're pausing in one of those stores. There's a face next to yours in the glass. 2 hearts stop beating. We're much too breathless to speak. Then love sends her greeting, and the dream that has seen you through the week comes true on Sunday. Comes true on Sunday. Comes true on Sunday in New York. New York, New York. Thank you. Very love it.
And that was Karina Adler. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage one of the darlings in cabaret, Natasha Castillo.
Hi, everyone. Well, you're about to witness guitar debut here. And the reason is because Dana reminded me of this amazing entertainer of all times, Mr. Bobby Darin. Because Bobby Darin and Dana had something in common. They both knew that their life was coming to an end and they expected it, but they lived as fully as possible and they entertained to the very end. And this is a song that's written by Bobby Darin that when he was talking about his experience of living through his life and appreciating every moment. And please excuse me for using a little music stand because I just wanted to sing the song because I felt that it was perfect. And I haven't had enough of a chance to learn the song, so. Actually, the shoes were Dana's favorite. She saw me wear them and she wanted to take them right off of me. She's like, where did you get those? What size are you? Can I have them? Here we go. Here we go. All right. Jumping into April, I had happy on my mind. Oh, sweet reason, please be kind. May went by so quickly, but it has no sense of time. Oh, sweet reason, please be kind. Oh, sweet reason, please be kind. I haven't much time, and I just wanna be. July had me jumping just as high as I could climb. Oh, sweet reason, please be kind. August, I was spinning like some well or weather vane. Oh, sweet reason, keep me sane. Sometime in September, when the days are not so long. Oh, sweet reason, I'll be gone. Oh, sweet reason, please be kind. I haven't much time, and I just wanna be. Here's to you, Dana. I love you.
And that was Natasha Castillo. Ladies and gentlemen, up next is one of our favorite artists, great person. Please welcome to the stage, Ann Dawson.
Okay. Just want ready to do. Moving my set. Thank you for the stage wait. Is it on the board? Okay. Can you hear me now? Well, I know Dana a lot of years, and I can't say that I ever met anyone in my life who had such perpetual sparkle. She was more flamboyant than Nanty Main, more generous than Santa Claus. She was determined to transform every day into a holiday and looked for every occasion to give gifts, as everyone has mentioned before. But I have to tell you, I'm probably the only one who yelled at her to stop giving me gifts. I said, you buy me so many gifts, I'm going broke trying to reciprocate. But speaking of gifts, I got an interesting gift this past year from, not from her, from someone else, but I think she'd enjoy this story. On New Year's Eve, I went to a party with a gentleman. First of all, she'd be thrilled I had a date. And he gave me something very special. Not a ring, a noisemaker. A pair of clapping hands glittered. Wouldn't Dana appreciate them? And I love them. What is it that we're living for? Applause, applause. Nothing I know brings on the glow like sweet applause. You're thinking you're through, that nobody cares. Then suddenly you hear it starting. And somehow you're in charge again, and life's a ball. Trumpets all sing, life seems to ring, and you're the queen of it all. 'Cause you've had a taste of the thing that says love. Applause, applause, applause. On the other hand, there are hands that blow you kisses. There are hands that steal your dough. And there are men whose hands feel more like misses. Hands that tell you when to stop and go. There are hands that tell you, come on, make it snappy. There are others worn just to command. But the hands that make me oh so happy are your hands that give me a hand. When you hear it, then you hear it. That happy sound rolls over you, and just like that, everything's right. This is the night love hits you right where you're at. 'Cause you've had a taste of the sound that says love. Applause, 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 applause,
And that was Ann Dawson. Up next, this beautiful soul just celebrated a special birthday. Please help me welcome the fabulous Cynthia Crane.
Well, this has been a glorious celebration of Dana. Oh my, she would have such fun here. I wish she were here. She is. Anyway, what I treasure and I keep hearing in my ear is her laugh. And so I hope she'll laugh at this. Okay, Barry? Yeah. I could tell you about the time she came to my party a week early. Laden with gifts, and she came back a week later with more. Okay. Times have changed. Porter's ditty was once risque. But if Porter could see today and decorum's complete decay, he would say, though the 30s were hot as hell, everything that went then still goes, and a whole lot more as well. When gays can wed without jaws dropping, when Barney and Ben go shopping for baby clothes, anything goes. When dames as dim as Kim Kardashian triumph by acting trashy in tawdry shows, anything goes. The smut you can get today on the net today, straight or gay today and all day today, 'cause burlesque today is on your desk today, where nobody can oppose. When girls of 10 are adolescing and proving the point by dressing like tiny hoes, anything goes. When grandma's face is pulled so tightly, she looks like a Keira Knightley whose eyes won't close, anything goes. When stars whose thoughts are far from clever are tweeting their fans whenever they blow their nose, anything goes. If airing your views you like on Fox News you like, if tattoos you like or girls' shoes you like, if rendezvous you like with Tom Cruise you like, just say you won't disclose. When Cary Grant and Spencer Tracy have turned into Kevin Spaceys and Russell Crowes, anything goes. When fast food chains serve fries and bacon to folks who could be mistaken for buffaloes, anything goes. When half the nation's filled with rancor from living in homes their banker will soon foreclose, anything goes. Though banks are all crooks today with cooked books today, when banks fail today, they get bail today, and those banks today are saying thanks today as the bonus pool just grows. When men of God who preach with thunder are looking for fun with underage Romeos, anything goes. May I say, before this ditty swings to a close, from here on out, anything goes. I mean anything.
And that was Cynthia Crane. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage the incredible Richard Skipper.
Hello, you want this? No, we'll talk in a moment. Hello, everybody. You know, there are certain people that when they come into your life, they seem like they've always been there. Well, I know the exact moment that I met Dana Lorge. When I first started in cabaret, I appeared as Judy Garland on stage. Now, I know that's hard for you to believe, dressed the way I am, but my publicist at the time was Phyllis Raskin, and I was invited to a party at Phyllis's home, and how many of you knew Phyllis or know Phyllis? Well, Phyllis was a sculptress, and she loved to sculpt, what can I say it? Penises. And there were penises all over this apartment. And I'm sitting on the sofa with this, well, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm sitting on the sofa with this gorgeous, gorgeous woman named Dana Lorge. And there was a man sitting at the piano playing, and I said, Dana, why don't you get up and sing? And she said, how do you know that I can sing? I said, look at the way you're dressed. You have to be a singer. And she said, I'm afraid to move because of all the penises in the room. So I grabbed her by the hand, and I brought her up to this gentleman who was playing the piano, and I said, let her sing something. And she said, I only do obscure material. And he says, well, what do you do? She says, I'm not going to tell you. I only do obscure material. And he said, like what? She said, I'd love to hate myself in the morning. He said, I wrote it. And it was John Mayer. So Dana got up and she sang this song. Now, there was one other story that I want to share, and Bobby was with us. David Friedman does a class on Tuesday nights, and we were going to the class, and we were sitting at the table, and you may remember this, Bobby. Dana said, my zipper won't go up. And I said, well, why don't we go into the ladies' room and I'll zip you up? So we go into the ladies' room, and I'm on my knees in front of Dana, zipping up. Sorry, Paul. So I'm on my knees in front of Dana, trying to zip her up, and the door opens, and this woman goes, oh my God. She said, it's okay, we're married. And we were. Dana and I mean, it was very confusing sometimes. I'd go, Dan, Dana, Dan, Dana, Dan. I didn't know where I was going. But this song that I want to sing, and I hope all of you out there can come into the room, because I put together a few photographs. I hope that you'll be able to see this. I was doing a benefit, and I stepped, and I looked in the audience, and you can bring the lights down, because I want this to be about Dana. I was in the audience. Can we take the music stand? Hold on. No, stop it, stop it, stop it. Freeze it. Oh, you got it? So I'm doing this benefit. And I looked in the audience, and sitting like the third row. So I'm sitting. Am I in the way here? Can you all see? This is about Dana. You'll all be able to see it. So I'm doing this benefit, and I look in the audience, and I see that Dana's there. And I said, Dana, come up and do this song with me. She says, we've never rehearsed it. And I said, we don't need any rehearsal. We'll make it work. And this is for Dana. Barry? Where is she? There she is. Today I feel New York is really my personal property. Right down Broadway to City Hall. Every supermarket, every 5 and 10, all of Lincoln Center and the great UN, they're all my personal property. The zoo in Central Park is merely my private menagerie. I've carved my name on every tree, DL, DL, DL. From Yonkers Raceway to Bowling Green, I own everything around and in between. They're all my personal property. The planetarium is mine alone. The old aquarium I also own, and since I feel today New York is merely my personal property, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Since we like you very much, so very, very much, we're gonna share it with you. Keep playing, Barry. Sanitarium was ours to own. The old iguana was hers to own. And since I think today New York is merely my personal property, oi, 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 I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Dana, since I like you very much, so very, very much,
was Richard Skipper.
Dan Sherman put the video together.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your final performance, a couple of guys that we consider family. Please help me welcome to the stage Russ Weatherford and Eric Rudy.
We're just going to get right to the point.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. Bring on the rain, so stop your sighing. Be happy again, just keep smiling. 'Cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. Smile, though your heart is aching.
Smile, even though it's breaking.
When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your tears and sorrow, smile.
Will be tomorrow, and let the sun come shining through.
For you,
we'll miss you.
Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be
That's the time when you keep on trying. Smile. What's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. When you're smiling, sing it with us. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. That's it. That's what Dana wanted. When you're laughing, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining through.
Oh yeah, now.
But when you're crying, you bring on the rain. So stop your crying. Be happy again when deep smiling. 'Cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. We love you, Dana.
Thank you. Russ and Eric. Russ and Eric, everybody. Wow. I'd like to call Warren back up here, Warren. And the chairman of my board, Joanne Fershpan. Could you please come up, honey? You're not a fatty. Was this a show of shows for Dana or what? Wow. You know, when Dana saw Joanne for the first time, she looked her up and down.
I did too.
And she said, "We gotta talk. Let's go shopping." Anyway, this was a very special, heartwarming event for a lot of broken hearts. And tonight we're going to retire a song that we're never going to sing again. And I'm going to give the mic over to my dear friend Warren to sing the song one last time.
God bless you both. A Danaism. I'm having a great time up here. We should join me. I left mine home. Who put the bee in bling? It was our gal, Dana. Who had those long lashes and nails? It was our gal, Dana. Who hosted a show with class and had everybody laughing in their seats. Who wore those verkackte schmatters with those glitzing matching sandals on her feet. Who shopped until she dropped. It was our pal, Dana. Whose mantra was it on sale? It was our pal. She sang, she's laughed, she made us crazy. The happiest lady you'll ever find. Sue Matsuki wrote these lyrics. Someday I might write them in a line. Who shops until she drops. It was our gal, Dana. Whose mantra was it on sale? It's our pal, Dana. She sings, she dances, she's funny. A better hostess you will never find. This gal was so sensational, so truly inspirational.
thank Sue Matsuki for that song. Thank you, Sue. I want to thank the maestro, Barry Levitt, Steve Shacklin, Lydia Sabasto, Alan Kashkin, who was not here actually, John Burr. Every time she complimented, he's a web designer, he's a photographer, he's a great bassist. Yes, he is. And Sean Harkness. Thank you, Sean. I want to thank the brilliant J.P. Perot for doing a fabulous job tonight. Thank you, J.P. Rachel Joan on the cameras. This was streamed live. Hundreds of people were watching this. My wonderful staff, and I want to thank all of you. One big family, Dana's family. Thank you all. Get home safe. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bernie 2016.